Oh my god, this is why we have that Magi greatness and all that. Like, I just can't even fucking just explain, like, how amazing this chapter was. This is like one of those chapters, like, why are you not reading this series already? Like, why not? Like, because we got fucking time-space magic going on right now. That's why we gotta go show it. Let me explain to you guys what the fuck was going on in this chapter, because just like, you want fucking action, we've been having action, and this is some of that action right now. We see straight off Alladin. We see Alladin using Solomon's wisdom, and it's just straight up his power, which you find out the explanation to what it is actually already. Its power itself is actually connects him to the Sacred Palace where Ugo is, which is where all, you know, the Magis are born and all that, where all they can acquire and all that, and it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, and we see that shit going down and all that. Like, we see straight up when he's like there, he's like using that power and he looks like a fucking badass there, just straight up, like using his power like it's fucking nothing. And that is how he was able to use Alma magic. He goes back to like all the Rook of that time to learn about everyone's like their magic and stuff like that. So he just straight up used like the Rook of his father and all that to learn about some time space magic. And I'm like, this is some insane shit that we were seeing right there, because it's like, even Alladin was acting like all friendly and all that, saying, you know, Judal, that's where you was born as well. And it's just like, it's just such a sick fucking panel where we see like Alladin like covered in all this like huge like fucking symbols and like Arabic signs and stuff like that, and he's just there with this one like, yo, let's fucking go, I'm ready to take you on, Judal. And it's like, and I was first flipping my shit out because we see freaking Judal doing ice magic and wind magic, and at first I thought it was like dark Rook and light Rook at there. I thought it was like some Sinbad shit. I thought he was like going like that saying, yeah, I can manipulate 2 Rooks right now, bitches. But no, it was just him using wind magic and ice magic, combining the two together, and he's just laughing in the sky as he creates just this huge ass fucking giant dragon thing with just ice and wind everywhere. Like, I think it was like called like Falgeria or something like that. It was just like so fucking, like, even using like Hal in Dinal was like, it was not even enough to take this on, because it was like the concept of like the 2nd and the 5th type of magic negated the flames, and it's just like, this shit was fucking insane. Like, he tried to use the space-time magic again, but it's like, he hasn't fully mastered. And this explains a lot and all that, like, why, like, just Aladdin isn't just, like, super OP and all that. Why, like, when he first used Solomon's wisdom, could he not do all this sort of stuff? It was explained that he did not know actually how to even use any of this magic beforehand, because he actually didn't even know how to do a lot of this stuff and all that. Like, he had to learn the basic compositions of magic and all that, and that explained like why, like, what was going on, because he knew Ilila was like coming and all that, and he just wasn't ready for it. So that's why he trained, like, you know, learning and shit like that. And it was really cool. Like, and even when he was there, like, just there with like freaking like Ayababa and shit like that, and he's just like trying to train them. He's like, I need to see if I can do this shit and all that. And that's kind of like when he came up to the situation saying, you know, like, it's a flood of information. I need to go to Magna Star to learn about this stuff. But like, even going with Yamaraya training, that was like his steps to like, okay, I'm learning how to use this stuff right now, and maybe I can master this later on. So all along, Aladdin's known all this shit, and it's just like him getting wrecked by Judal and all that, and he's like, Judal even knows this as well, like, you know, even as we're fighting, you're trying to go into the flood of information to learn how to do this sort of stuff, and that's like billions of lies in there, and he's trying to take them all inside his head and all that, and it's like, yo, your head will fucking explode and all that, your individuality would collapse, like, you wouldn't, your body could not even take that sort of stress on it, like, your mind would just pop like that. And it's like, and we find out sort of like his like Judal's reasonings and stuff like that, and he's like, you know, I'm like, to be honest, I'm getting Iliad here and descending and destroying this world. Sounds really fun. I think I might do that. And he's like, he's just like calling Aladdin out and shit like that. You just admit to him, I'm gonna bring down like this evil god thing, like, here, fucking shits and giggles. Judal, I fucking love you, man. You're just like a crazy psycho and all that. You kind of remind me of like the Joker in a way. It's like he just does it because he's fucking insane at this point, but there's like a little bit of like humanity left inside him, and he's like, yo, like, how can you not hate these people and all that? Like, they're the ones that like are the ones that affect your destiny and stuff like that. They shoved Alma-Taran's mission on you. You're an outsider and all that. It's like, do you really have to put your reason to fight and put your life on the line? And it's like, of course, because if Aladdin got sent in the first place, if Ugo just like went, okay, yeah, go here and all that, he's not like a messenger like that. He's not an emissary for Alma-Taran. He like Ugo gave them the chance to experience the world and pretty much choose whether or not if this world is worth saving in the end and all that. It's like, it's just like how he did it, and I honestly thought when he did the panel, like the last few panels, I thought he was flipping the bird to like Judal. I thought it was like, yeah, fuck you, man, like that. I thought he was doing that, but he was like, nah, it's because I love all these people in the world, and it's like he finally does that magic, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. This is why Alladin is like one of the greatest characters. Like I fucking love him. This character is just so fucking deep, and just like how he has that sort of kid-like nature to him as well, just makes him like one of the perfect characters and all that. I fucking love that, and just him at the end hitting Judal fucking everything with the space-time magic. I was like, that is an insane fucking chapter. I don't give a fuck. It's a 10. It was amazing. That's Magi greatness, and overall it is fucking insane and all that. But it's like, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this chapter of Magi. I loved it. I think this is like one of the best chapters we've had of 2015 so far. But that's all for me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys